Platform to represent India internationally at the Mrs. Globe Petite stage. This moment is not just personal, it's a proud celebration of India. Today, I stand here because I embody height diversity, illustrating that true greatness comes from character and confidence, not just inches. I move forward with the intention of sharing India's vibrant culture as well as showing people that what short-heighted women can do on that international stage. I proudly accept this title and I can't wait to represent my country internationally. Thank you.
Meher apologized for being late. This was not something that we intended, but it just happened. And real apologies from the recesses of the heart. Yes, first and foremost, I feel euphoric to be here tonight. And thank you, my heartfelt gratitude to the entire team of Mrs. India INC for giving this opportunity, because having lived this experience myself, I bring to the stage in the curvy category the advocacy of body positivity and beauty, not to be measured in terms of metrics, but in terms of meaning. So that is something that is so close to my heart, that beauty cannot and should never be defined in terms of height or size or weight or any, perfect fit, but it should be defined in terms of passion and compassion turned into action. So as they always say, that beauty with brains is something that we are looking for. But I believe that, and I advocated it in Mrs. India also, that it is never beauty with brain, but it is beauty with a brain and a heart too. So when you have a passion for something and when your heart is into something, you are expressing your own lived experiences, it culminates and everything else is a manifestation and personification of that inner strength. So that is what I embark on, and that is what I would truly, earnestly do on the global stage. So thank you once again, the entire team of Mrs. India INC, for choosing me to represent my own mother country on a global stage. Thank you so much.
Well, Dr. Ankita, your voice is definitely going to be heard globally. I request you to please take the podium and the media to please start the Q&A.
On how do you feel today? I would just like to know.
I feel on top of the world. To be honest, it was a dream to represent India someday, but because of certain height limitations, as a miss, I could never really go for it. So at least as Mrs. and as a proud mother, I stand here and I represent India, and that means the world to me. And I thank Mrs. India INC and the Mrs. Globe for having this category where it has included people like us who dream big.
It's amazing. So just wanted to understand, in the petting category represents women who are not as tall. So how do you give them confidence? What is your message to the other aspiring contestants for how to carry themselves? Like you've got a very nice grace that you carry yourself so well. So anything you would like to share on that?
I believe confidence has nothing to do with height. It's about your presence. So when you're on that international stage, and when I will be on that international stage, I will make it a point to show that impact through personality, purpose, and the courage that I have to walk on that stage. So I believe that if you believe in your dreams, you automatically stand tall. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
My question is, as a luxury lifestyle and etiquette creator, how will your expertise in grace and presentation give you an edge at the Mrs. Global event?
Okay. So I believe my work in etiquette and luxury lifestyle has taught me grace, poise, but most importantly, it has taught me how to respect people across all cultures. Because as an etiquette coach, we don't just focus on what cultures are part of India, but worldwide. We have clients coming from everywhere from the world, and that's what Globe is all about. We have participants from everywhere. So it helps me to connect with people respectfully. So this calm presentation and confidence will definitely help me stand out at that stage internationally, and I'm 100% sure of that.
Hello, good evening. I'd like to ask, what will be your message to young girls, women, who feel limited by this physical stature, basically?
I believe dreams should not be limited to height. Dreams should always be limited to what you stand for, because the world remembers your voice, your values, your courage and your personality when you're on that stage, and not what your stature is and what your height is in centimeters. So definitely I would like to give them a message that dream big, because if you dream big, you stand tall like a mountain, and that's all you need to go ahead in life.
Hello, Mayor. Good evening. Yeah. My question is, India won Mrs. Globe last year. So how are you preparing yourself mentally and strategically to handle that pressure and aim for the crown again?
Honestly, I see it as motivation and not pressure. India's win proves what's possible, and I prepare myself by being grounded and being motivated and working hard on every aspect that is required for this pageant. And I will definitely keep doing that till the time I don't get that crown back home.
Do you face any challenges? Hello. Do you face any challenges while preparing for the pageant, and how do you overcome them?
We definitely face challenges. You know, people see the beauty that is outside, but what we go through behind the scenes is never really there. The hard work, the mental pressure, and the toll that our body takes by standing on 6 inches every day from day and night and practicing that ramp walk to get it perfect and working on a communication side by side. So definitely, but the experience is so exhilarating because it's one of the dreams that is coming true for us. So we definitely overcome it and we keep going for it because authenticity is at heart and India is heart.
My best wishes to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone, and we are sorry for the delay again. Thank you.
Well, I believe.
Dr. Ankita,
Thank you so much.
you spoke very well and you spoke with your heart and positivity. So that's so nice. So on a global stage, how do you carry this message forward on the global stage about positivity, inclusivity, and your heart? How do you do that?
Yeah. Thank you so much for the question. So I personally believe that a woman's life undergoes many courses just like a river. So I once stood for the ideals of a perfect body shape, but things don't turn out the way we want them always. So when I experienced motherhood, I went through certain hormonal procedures and medical complications. And the world that once looked upon that beauty and celebrated it underwent through a scrutiny. And it was hard for me. That self-acceptance is something that does not come overnight. It takes time to accept that your body is never going to stay the same. So on the global stage, I wish to take this message forward that we have to embrace ourselves like a river embraces her different courses of life. And every woman, I believe, is beautiful in her own way.
Good evening and congratulations.
Thank you.
As a PhD scholar and author, and how do you balance between intellect and pageantry in a world that often focuses only on appearance and beauty, physical beauty?
Thank you for the question again, a very interesting question. I believe that intellect and elegance are not two opposite poles, but they complement each other beautifully. One exemplifies your inner strength, while the other gives you a visual representation. So they are not necessarily two opposite poles, they come together. And your intellect is what gives you the depth, because it is not a small thing to be representing your own nation worldwide. So that depth is what my intellect and academia has given me, and of course pageantry is giving a visual representation to all of that.
Hello, good evening. Ma'am, do you believe the curve division is changing globally standard, and how do you define beauty?
Yes, of course, the curvy category is challenging the once believed metrics of beauty, that beauty has to come in certain shape and size. And as I said in my gratitude speech as well, I profoundly believe that beauty is more about meaning than about any measurement. So curvy category has definitely opened world for all those people who were maybe shy and who had some hesitation and fear to not embrace their body, their womanhood.
Any message from your side to a young woman who wants to participate at this global stage and bring out the crown with, as you mentioned, beauty and brains?
Yes, so my message to all girls always is to always believe in themselves, to have a compassionate heart irrespective of the circumstances, because when your compassion is turned into action, everything falls in place for you. So please have that self-belief, because it is always the substance that shines everywhere you go.
Hello. Good evening, Ankita, Dr. Ankita. My
Hello.
question is, with India being a reigning nation at Mrs. Globe, what unique strategy are you bringing and maintaining that legacy? to maintain that legacy?
Thank you, ma'am. Legacy, I feel, is like a zephyr, a gentle breeze that should flow through me and it should reach to the heart of every girl who's watching me on that global stage. So, if I can make an impression even on 1% of the women to embrace themselves, not be shy about how they look, or come out of that hesitation, break the mold, and be trailblazers. That is what is true legacy. And India is definitely doing it already on the global stage. The onus is on us to carry forward that legacy with steadfast dedication and earnest intention and a lot of hard work.
Now that's what is true.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Feeling on top of the world.
Top of the world would be a little low.
Amazing. You just mentioned about Mrs. Earth. So could you tell us how you will be able to send the message across and what real action you are doing in your real life for the environment, for the earth and sustainability, and what is your message to the world, what they should be doing for their part for sustainability and preservation of earth?
Being an educationist, I feel I'm fortunate enough because I have the catalysts in my hand, the children. They are the real catalysts because they have the rippling effect. One child you change and that child creates ripples in the family. So as an educationist, I'll make sure that this sustainability becomes like a thread that is woven in their blood. Small little actions like switch off the lights when you leave the room. Cut off the water supply. Mahatma Gandhi once said that earth gives us enough for our need but not for our greed. And this is what I'm trying to inculcate every single day in my students. Thank you very much. Once a day, every week, I make sure we go out to the gardens. When these children experience that touch of Ma Dharti, when they get grounded, the ownership comes there itself. So this is how I am taking my baby steps, and I'm sure I'm going to take it a long, long way. Thank you.
Hello, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
As a leader in education and being an elite and eminent personality, how do you plan to use your influence to promote environmental awareness among youngsters?
So when it comes to elite category, I would say I have to spend 4 decades. So 4 decades of this change we have seen. We have seen the time when there was cleaner air, lesser use of AC, abundance of water, predictable seasons, and we have seen it all change. I have witnessed the time when we have moved from abundance to urgency. And when this perspective is, felt so first-handedly, so the perspective and the feel becomes stronger every day. And the first thing that I would like to propagate is 5 R's. 5 R's, that is something which is absolutely mandatory. Refuse, reuse, redo, repurpose, refuel. And without this, we just cannot survive. So it's now or never. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This elite category represents 40 plus young women participating in this contest. So, how do you strengthen your voice on environmental issues at global stage?
Sir, you just strengthened me even the more you said 40 plus young women. So I am a young woman, and you know what 40 plus has in its kitty? A whole lot of experience, a whole lot of resilience, headstrong. So I'm sure when emotions combine with that much of experience, change is bound to happen. So nothing can stop us now. Thank you.
And your one more question, your message to young women who are as responsible with family, like in corporate world, plus working for society and representing India on this global stage.
I believe that every woman is a gift of God because a woman is that creature who can be stretched as far as you can. She has the capability of adapting to every little situation, the toughest one and the smoothest one also. So being a lady, I feel if you are a lady, you are blessed. You do not know yourself that how much you can do. If I can do, I actually want many other women to believe that being a mother of 2 children, being an entrepreneur, handling my parents, if I can do, I believe anyone else can also do that. Thank you.
Good evening, Dr. Priyanka.
Good evening, ma'am.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you,
My
ma'am.
question is, in today's world, climate change has become a major issue. So, what practical steps do you believe individual can take to make the environment safer?
Ma'am, they say charity begins at home. If we talk at the larger or higher levels, I would say renewable sources of energy is the economic imperative of the time. So we have to switch to the renewable sources, whether it be solar, whether it be wind, or like I'm already working on some projects wherein we are converting ethanol and we are working on those fuels which work as fuels, but they are not fossil, they are renewable. And then coming to the 5 hours that I talked earlier, so no need to use heavy words. Start with small, simple steps. At your house, teach your children that you need to segregate your wastes, how to distribute your kitchen wastes, how to segregate the paper waste, the classroom waste. Every time you leave your house, you leave your classroom, you need to switch off. And most importantly, you need to worship the Mother Earth. Because जिस धरती ने आपको जन्म दिया है, आज उसको बचाने का टाइम है, आज उसको बचाने की जिम्मेदारी हमारी है. Thank you very much.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Priya.
Thank you so much.
My question is, what does your unique title truly represent? For you are a global stage.
My title would represent resilience with purpose. For a woman who has had personal, professional, and a lot of health setbacks and struggles, I chose to rise and lead and reinvent my life. Similarly, I would, motivate others to do the same. And this platform would help me to portray not only beauty but a lot of courage. And I think in the international platform, it would depict that strength looks very simple, but it is very powerful. Thank you.
Hi, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you plan to use this crown and success to inspire the women who relate to your journey?
I think I would use this crown to be a voice for the women who have felt underestimated and they are invisible and they always told that you are too late. I would highlight the journeys of women who have gone through extreme personal loss, career breaks and other challenges, and to give them an example that their life journeys and their struggles are not flaws, but it is their power. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you.
How you feel as a represent India to international crown at home?
I am feeling extremely happy, proud, but along with that there is a lot of responsibility. When you speak about India, it puts a lot of responsibility on our shoulders, and especially with my category, classic, I think with the myths which we have around women's age, I think I would want to break those myths in the international and national stage. So I'm extremely excited and honored.
And you have any specific preparation for this crown since you're managing a lot of things, business, home life?
I know, I think with women it's constant juggling.
because we are natural multitaskers and nurturers. So I am preparing with my body, mind, and there's a lot of preparation which goes behind, whether it be communication, whether it is ramp walks, whether it is, to do with our hair, with our makeup. We have to be trained for everything. But most importantly, I'm training my mindset. And beyond all these technical things, I think there is, a purpose, which is extremely important, because in the international stage, it's not only beauty, but it is your purpose which really stands out. Thank you.
Good evening, Priya. My question is, how do you prepare yourself? Just now you said you prepare. How do you prepare yourself for the pageant? My question is, what advice would you like to give to women who feel they don't feel the traditional standard to fit in that traditional standard?
Well, I would tell those women that you do not need to fit into any standards. You can create your own standards. Your life journeys, your scars, your struggles are all your power. And if you have a voice, you have a purpose and intention, I think the stage is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you. My best wishes to you.
Thank you so much.
Nita Kotadia, and I am representing India at the Mrs. International World for the Mrs. International World Classic. I am thankful to Mrs. India INC for giving me this great platform to represent my country, and I'm sure I'm going to work hard and try to bring the crown back, the first ever Mrs. International World Classic crown back home. I will say my tagline is shattering timelines and nurturing self-belief, because it's never too late to start again. Thank you.
Everyone, I'm Meher Khanna, and I'll be representing the petite category at the Mrs. Globe stage in USA this June, and I can't wait to bring the crown home. And there's so much hard work that has gone behind the scenes, and I can't wait to show all of you everything that has to happen and how we do it all. So stay tuned.
Dr. Ankita Gupta, your very own Mrs. Globe Curvy category. I will be representing India at a global stage in curvy category and advocating for body positivity. Can't wait to represent my country internationally. Thank you.
My name is Priya Ajbani, and I'm representing Mrs. Globe in the classic category. There are a lot of myths regarding women's age, and I am so honored to bust these myths, and I am so looking forward to represent India in this beautiful pageant, Mrs. Globe. Thank you.
Shall I start again? Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Priyanka Sharma, your representative for Mrs. Asia Earth for the event Mrs. Earth 2026. Ma Dharti has always been the closest to Indians, and here I stand as the representative of India to represent my nation at this prestigious event. Can't wait to make my country even more proud. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. This is Mohini Sharma, founder and director of Mrs. India INC. Today, as you all witnessed, we have crowned 4 international queens who will be representing India on different international pageant, which is Mrs. Globe and Mrs. Earth. I take all the pride in selecting these females who will be, proudly representing India and making a country proud. And I will not say that history will be made after winning the crown. I would rather say the history has already started, and the moment they will step on the international stage, you will see how they are going to change the whole scenario of Indian married women. Thank you.